Speaking about comments, I read a comment on, because you can comment now on Spotify.
You can?
You can comment now on Spotify, yeah. So people will comment on the episodes now. And someone's like, I'm not listening to this. All they do is say they hate stuff. And I was like, all right, don't listen to it.
What do you want us to is the episode started now?
We can start it, yeah. I'll keep the...
I mean, what do you want us to talk about? First of all, we talk about stuff we like all the time. Yeah. Do we talk about more stuff that we don't like? Absolutely. Because that's more fun to talk about. And in my opinion, more fun to listen to people talk about.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You want to hear two people talk about things they like? Listen to Hard Lore.
Yeah.
Because that's all they do. They give their top fucking 10, greatest whatevers of all time, and they wax poetic about that, and I think that's grand.
That's freaking cool, dude.
But the only things that I ever think about that I want to talk about on the podcast are things that are weird that happen, or things that sort of stick in my craw.
Something that will last, that I've been thinking about all week. Yeah. I actually forgot to bring a few things up last episode, but yeah. I mean, other people were like, "All right, don't listen to it." It's like, I mean, that's clearly it. Maybe they're just looking for some sort of feedback, or they want some sort of communication. They're lonely, maybe. And
I think some people just don't like that. Like, they hear us talk negatively about stuff, and they think that that's like our only stance in life or something. It's like, there's plenty of things that we like and talk about liking, but that's not really what I consider this podcast for.
We can be PMA, but that's not my mentality. Because if you're going through life and everything's, I feel like there's a balance, right?
That's like not our bag, baby.
There's like if you're always like, this sucks, every day's gonna suck. If you're like, this is great, you're living in delusion. My dog trainer put it in a good light. She's like, yeah, I just wake up and I just kind of like,
woof,
woof, woof, woof. She's like, yeah, I just walk around. I just like wake up and hope for the best, I'm like, that's good. She's like, if the day sucks, it sucks.
I mean, a positive mental outlook objectively is better than having a negative one. But, dude, I hate to bring it back to the True Detective thing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, how far are you into it?
I finished the first season.
You've seen it before, though, right?
I've seen it, yeah, a few times.
Man, that last episode's great.
But they're like, so what do you like? He's like, I consider myself a realist. And I'm like, yeah, I guess I do too. Like, I wouldn't say that I have necessarily a negative outlook on life, but I haven't had enough positive experiences in, like, I have great friends. I have a pretty good life, relatively speaking, but throughout my life, I've had enough bad experiences and enough, I've experienced enough bad people and bad intentions and stuff that I just don't really see I don't look at life as like this gift. Like, it's probably better to go out through life being like, in one way I do, because I'm like, yo, you only live one time. You really don't want to spend your time on Twitter fighting about whether Taylor Swift is bi or not. You know what I mean? Like, that is pathetic. I'm like, yo, either kill yourself or spend your time doing something more fulfilling than that.
Check this one out. Plant some flowers, man. Watch them grow, dude. That's a good hobby. You know, when you do that in like second grade, or I'm assuming everyone does that, is they have like a class and they have a bunch of flowers, or like they have dirt and you like plant a little seed in it.
We planted.
You put it near the window.
Lima beans, maybe?
I think that's what it is. You kind of can see it
You can watch them sprout like a little stem and then a leaf. Yeah, that's...
Every day you come back, you're like, what happened? This is crazy. In 24 hours, this thing grew.
I'm assuming that's what it's like when you have kids, except it's just miserable the whole time. Yeah. Because you're like, wow, look at them. Look how fast they grow. But then it's just like they're fucking pooping all over the place and throwing tantrums and...
Yeah, plants, you just can either look at them, you can eat them, you can grind them down to do other stuff, but plants are dope, dude. I fuck with plants. So, if you are, I think that's a positive thing to do, worth your time than like be worried about Taylor Swift and, who's French Montana marrying.
Do you know that there's people on the internet that think that Taylor Swift is a lesbian?
I did not know that.
There's like a whole
But why would you
subset
care?
of the internet because people are pathetic.
I don't even like. I know she got engaged, and I really try to get it to miss me like constantly because I was like, I don't care.
It
man.
really is the
I
most
don't
pathetic thing ever.
care.
Like that people have any opinion on it. My only opinion is I wish I didn't know about it.
I would love that. Yeah, I back that one 100%. I'm shocked at why they're not picking up the French Montana has married a billionaire, like a Saudi Arabia billionaire daughter. Also, who's the hell is French Montana? I didn't know he was relevant until today.
Didn't at one point he date like Khloe Kardashian? Maybe.
Yeah, but like in like 2011.
Yeah,
like-
I mean he was
Who the hell is?
he was famous before then.
Yeah. Well, I was like, I was looking at him, and I thought
I haven't heard his name in probably 7 years though.
Any Gen Z listening to this, like, who the fuck is that dude? But I was like, oh, poor guy. Probably has no money. He's probably like struggling, like a struggling artist. Probably like gets by on other shit. Nope, maybe like a top like 50 artist on Spotify.
That's
like,
surprising.
Holy shit,
That's really surprising.
Maybe
I was gonna say I'm sure he has money, but he doesn't have billions. Now he might.
No, oh yeah. I'm like, how does that work? Do you sign the?
Yeah,
You
100%.
have to. They're gonna gun to head be like, you can marry, but you don't marry if you don't sign the prenup. But here's the thing: you're married, you're still living the life, dude.
Oh yeah.
And after you get divorced, if you do, you're still rich. So like, just spend all her money in the meantime, and then come back to yours. Yeah, pretty cushy gig, honestly. And maybe they love each other. Maybe love is their love is true. You know.
Probably.
I hope so for French out there.
I think French is, yeah, I think he's got himself a good gal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
well,
love French.
what's something positive we can talk about?
I don't have something positive. I have something negative, sad that we forgot to bring up last
Sad?
pod. Yeah, very sad. We
Jeremy
forgot-
Clarkson's farm get a TB again.
No, freaking Gothic King Cobra, bro.
Oh my
I
god.
don't
Yeah, I
know.
can't believe we didn't talk about that. Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
that's
R.I.P.
sad,
to the
dude.
actual king.
And if you don't know, get educated. That was like one of the first like YouTube guys
He's
kind
like
of brought to me.
straight up one of the first maybe one of the first vloggers straight up because he's truly just for years. And when I say years,
Mm-hmm.
I mean like early 2000s.
When YouTube started, 2006.
Yeah, like was posting videos of himself like just smoking, like talking about smoking cigars. He worked at like Burger King and Wendy's. And this guy's from Casper. I mean, plenty of people that listen probably know about him. But he's this just like weird guy from Casper, Wyoming. So you can imagine what kind of life he lives. And honestly, as time went on, he became kind of like a woke warrior a little bit. I shouldn't say woke. I should say pretty like pretty progressive.
Okay. Not a Howard Stern, but
Yeah,
progressive guy.
he didn't make a full turn. What do we got here? Oh, schedule for tomorrow.
No.
Yeah, I was supposed to get a FedEx package today, but
Oh.
I ordered a blank T-shirt to try. And if I like it, I'm gonna order many more of them.
What's the brand?
Uniqlo.
I like This is a Uniqlo. I love the way this feels, dude. It feels like
A lot of people have recommended me their blank tees.
Yeah, and they're cheap. They're cheap. I don't know. I forget how much
Yeah.
they are. I got one in Japan. Big mistake because I sized
Baby
too small.
size?
It felt it was baby size, but it was like the equivalent of like $3 to American dollar.
What do you do if you're fat in Japan? Just wear bed sheets?
You're sumo. You just walk around in your little diaper and you just come at people. You're just a sumo wrestler, I
I
think.
guess so.
Because besides that, there's no other fat people in Japan.
People talk about fat phobia in America. Let me tell you something. They are, in the most literal sense, fat phobic in Japan. They are afraid of fat people.
Yeah.
They make no accommodations if you're fat or tall, for that matter.
I'm
I'm bumping my damn head on everything in Japan.
That's my favorite picture I have of you last time we were in Japan.
It's-
we
it's-
go to the hotel and you're
It's
just
weird because
sucking.
not everyone there is shorter than I am for the most part, but it's not like everyone there is like 5'3".
It's not like you're in Munchkinville.
No,
and you're
it's
the
not.
mayor.
Like the average person, yes, is shorter than I am.
Mm-hmm.
But there's definitely people my height or taller than me in Japan.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm like, accommodate these fucking people.
These poor souls, man. They got to deal with this every day.
God.
No wonder they're not having kids. They don't want to bring
oppressed.
they don't want to bring their kids into that world, man. But yeah, Gothic King Cobra, rest in peace.
Dude, we're
really
gonna miss him, man.
Bummer to hear about that. Sorry to bring the mood down, but I was thinking of him. And I saw
we
a
gotta
post.
show him respect.
He's respected, and the fact that he just kept doing it, man. It's not like all his videos had hundreds of thousands of views. Some had like a couple thousand.
There's a documentary that somebody made about him, and it's fairly upsetting because his life truly is pretty sad.
Yeah.
But maybe it's better as he got older. He was younger than I thought he was.
Yeah, 34.
I thought he was like a few years older than me.
Yeah. I was surprised he was 34. I was going down another rabbit hole today of Ryan Dunn when he died, and I was like, how old was he? He was 34 too. The 34 Club.
Interesting.
So, be careful out there if you're 34. I'll have to. I'm watching behind my back this whole year. I'm like, what the fuck?
Might be the year. Maybe this will be the year.
Hopefully not. Things are all right, so hopefully not. But we'll see. You
really never know.
I'll keep eating my apples. Keep the doctors away. Forgot to plug the tour when we started, but if you're tired of hearing about it,
I'll
look
tell
at
you
the
what.
dates. But
yeah, just listen to one of the previous episodes in the first like 30 seconds, and we'll promote it on there.
And then tour starts tomorrow in Nashville. So if you are in Nashville, come to the show. There might be few tickets left, or a lot. Who knows? But yeah, come to that if you haven't. If you live under a rock, which some people do, because I got a personal DM that was like, "Hey, come to the UK," and I was like, "Bro,
you make me sick,
bro." I sent him back. I was like, "Bro, come on." He was like, "Oh fuck," and I was like, "Dude, do you live under a rock? You follow me."
It is hard because it sucks because I hate posting about stuff.
Yeah.
And that makes me feel like, yeah, I'm just not going to post anything.
It's insane that to follow the band and miss it or something. But like if you are, I mean, I feel like if you follow one of us or someone else in the band, you're like you're a fan, you know, like you want to tap in, and to be like not know that we're coming to the UK where we announced it many times. It's like we are coming to the UK.
Here's what makes it inexcusable for me at this point. Spotify tells you when someone's coming to your city. Like, annoyingly so, I would say. Because I don't go to a lot of shows. I don't really care about live music very much. I was actually thinking about it, and like, as much as I like Oasis, I do not give a fuck about seeing them even kind of. I don't care.
I have a price point, and that's where I was like, I'm good.
Dude, if someone was like, yo, I have a ticket, do you want to go? I would say, no, I don't.
Well, let them know. I'd go. I'd check it out, but I get what you're saying.
I just like, one, crowds, I don't care for crowds. And two, I can just watch a video. I really don't need to be like in the same, like 100 yards away from an artist I like. That means nothing to me.
It's cool that it means something to other people.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
I definitely have a similar thought with that. Is when people go to concerts a lot, I'm like, whoa, do you really want to do that?
Even more
love
so,
it.
people that go to festivals a lot.
But they don't even know like the artist really. They know like a song or two. They're like, I just love live music. It's like, what the
I mean,
fuck?
God bless them.
I mean, they're keeping the
That's just not.
float.
That's not for me.
It's not for me either. But
Spotify tells me all the time when I gotta delete Spotify, dude. I have Spotify and Apple Music, and I have for like a year.
The mass exit is coming. It seems like a lot of people are going over to Apple Music.
I've seen a lot of that, but it's stupid because the only reason I still have Spotify is because I listen to podcasts on Spotify.
They're on Apple Music now?
They're on the Apple Podcast app.
Right, yeah.
So they're not on Apple Music.
That's kind of annoying.
It is a little
Why
annoying.
don't they... They're the same... Just, you guys, Apple developers.
You know what? I couldn't say.
It's probably really easy. The same company.
Their podcast app, no one on planet Earth likes it.
No, it sucks. I
It
mean,
sucks.
that was like first podcast app. So I would use it when I would listen to podcasts however many years
But
ago.
then they made so many other like apps just to listen to podcasts on because that app sucks so bad.
Yeah, it's terrible.
It's like,
nuke it.
yeah, just add it into the Apple Music.
It's probably not that hard.
Just change the name of Apple Music if that's the concern.
Oh. Is that the... Yeah, they change HBO's name like every other week, so you'd be fine.
Well, that's because Discovery and HBO merged, and they called it Max, and they realized that people want it to be called HBO because people trust the quality of HBO. They don't trust Discovery because Discovery Channel just churns out shit.
Yeah. I mean, HBO, the name is...
It's trusted.
It's trusted. It's known. It has fucking value to it. Max is nothing to me. That's a turd on the side of the street that
Pretty much.
someone that has IBS took.
Also, everyone was same thing with Twitter. You can change the name of the Twitter whatever you want. It's Twitter.
It's still dead.
Also, yo,
Uh-oh.
who's on Blue Sky?
No one. Guys, come on over here. This is where I'll be posting now. Blue
Dude,
Sky.
I think people are though.
No way. Really?
Yeah, I think so.
I haven't seen a tweet like that in a while. Maybe because everyone moved over to Blue Sky, but I haven't heard anyone talk about it in
But I bet
months.
all the people that moved over to Blue Sky still check Twitter.
Definitely, because that's where they're seeding their information from.
That's pathetic, man.
I know. Hey, I never even downloaded Blue Sky because
Because it's
I
pathetic.
can't be asked. I don't want to see that.
Yo, that's the thing. If I'm boycotting Twitter,
Yeah.
I'm never seeing a fucking tweet again.
What's the demographic, do you think, over there? Younger kids or just people our
Blue
age?
Sky?
Yeah, that have Twitter. Like, oh,
People that
fuck
are
Elon.
trying to prove something and are like, I'm too liberal for Twitter. There's too much hate. And they're right.
yeah.
But I'm like, yo, just delete it and just look at Instagram or TikTok.
Or delete all of them and grow some plants, man.
That's
That's what you got to do.
yeah, but we don't practice that, so we can't preach it.
No, but I can. Well, I have a garden.
I know, but you have the apps.
I do have the apps.
I hate the apps, man. I really.
I love a nice YouTube. YouTube's the least offensive to me, for some reason.
Yeah, I mean,
It seems like
YouTube's not as social. That's why.
you can get something out of it though, which I like. You can learn how to build a little house, a little, you could, if you don't know how to where the reset button is on something, and you're in YouTube and it's like, here, turn it over here. Some guy with 500 views on his video. My favorite is the people that have one video that has like 1 million views and all other videos have like 320 views.
Yeah, because it's like
so great.
It's a video that's like how to hard restart an iPhone. Something that like everyone at one point is like, how do I fucking restart this thing? So they look that up, and that somehow becomes the first video that pops up. And then all their other videos are like, how to wash your wall without damaging the paint. It's like nobody fucking cares about
No one
that.
cares. But I'm always appreciative of those people, and it is funny to have a video that gets viral or gets very popular very quick. We have a friend that had a early YouTube viral video of his dad hitting a volleyball, and
Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
I can't find it. I always want to find it, and I'm like, where the hell is this video? I'm gonna ask him where it is.
It's got to still be up.
It's like a weird. You have to like find it now, but I think it got up so quick. It was probably one of the first like couple thousand videos that were on YouTube. So I was like, what do I look at? I got, maybe Charlie Bit Me, and if I'm just scrolling down, and I find this video of the 6-second clip.
Yeah, it was the two first YouTube videos where our friend's dad spiking a volleyball and Charlie Bit Me. Yo, how do you? I think about this all the time. Hypothetical scenario.
Okay.
You're walking behind an old person or a disabled person, and they're walking slow as hell.
Yes.
Do you walk around them,
Yeah.
or do you feel rude doing so?
Do
Do you feel like you're flexing your advanced walking
Oh,
abilities?
I pull up my legs and I show them my calves. Are we on the sidewalk? Does this matter in the mall? Just like
Anywhere.
Do I have the ability to kind of go around them, or is it like
I mean,
I'm excusing?
you can't shove them out of the way.
Okay. No. I don't mind. I do it. I don't feel like I'm flexing because they're taking
I'm the
too
same.
long. I think they know that they're slower or disabled. That hey, don't mind me. I'm just doing my thing, and I'm doing my thing.
That's how I feel. I also have no patience for people that walk slow.
Yeah.
This is I know I got a lot of fast walkers out there that are
Best
hooting and
walker club.
hollering, having my back right
Yeah.
now, cheering me on. But there's some slow walkers out there, people that like to live life in slow-mo that are like, what's the rush, man?
Slow kids.
And the thing is, I suppose most of the time there isn't one, but I don't enjoy walking slow. I don't, by default, walk slow. And I'm just sort of like, hey, this is a fast-paced world we live in at this point.
We don't live in the
Get out of
South.
my fucking way.
Yeah.
If you're old, I'm just like, okay, whatever. But the first chance I get to walk around you, I'm doing it.
There's this guy at the gym. He's so old looking. He's like all crippled over, and every time I look at him, I always like.
God bless
Stand
him
up
for
straight.
going to the gym. What's he doing there?
He's riding the bike.
Okay.
So he's like on the bike, but he's like he walks over the bike. He's like, and then he sits on the bike. And
Out of
I-
my fucking way, Master Yoda.
and he's always there at the same time I'm there. And he's like, I see like people walk by, and I'm like, is he checking out the girls? I always like,
Oh,
I always try
yeah.
to, and I always see his head kind of like start to. I'm like, don't be too creepy, sir. I always love watching people creeping on chicks.
If he's there
So
every
bad.
time you're there, that means he's probably there constantly.
Oh, I bet you he puts in work there. I mean, there's a whole
Good for him.
probably a little cafeteria. They have a ball, like a bunch of tennis courts there. So maybe he plays like pickleball, you know. But he's like, I gotta get in shape for pickleball later. So he's there doing on the little bike.
Yeah, I gotta walk fast, man.
Hey,
And
that's how you burn the calories, man.
But it's just how I walk. Like I really don't. I really have a hard time walking slower than my natural pace. Like it gives me some kind of anxious feeling that I really, really don't like.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. You don't want to walk slower than you're actually. Then it's like you're thinking about it.
I also have a fear of when people are walking slow in front of me. I feel like I have to like mind how slow that I'm walking, and I'm so afraid I'm going to step on the back of their feet.
I'll give him a flat tire. Yeah, that's not good.
But honestly, they deserve it. I should do it and just be like, oh shoot, and then just like while they're trying to fix their shoe, just walk around them.
All the old disabled people out there are gonna.
Yeah, I'm just
with
shoving
flat
old and
tires.
disabled people. And then I'm kicking their shoe out of the way.
Yeah. Now I run right by the old and disabled people, but I just they're doing their thing. I think about this when you ever see someone that's kind of like needs help, but you're worried if you go over and give them help, they're like, I got this. Like for example, I saw this crazy thing the other day. We were up a little northeast in Philadelphia. A guy had 2 hooks for hands and dropped his iPhone. And I was like,
That's straight up Curb Your Enthusiasm shit.
I was like, hey, should I get out and help this guy? Or I was like, he has 2. How the hell did he get an iPhone in his hand in the
That's
first
so
place?
funny. He's just like, I just picture him trying to like, it's just
It
like
was-
shooting up in the air and falling. It's like, shit. And he's trying to pick it up.
I had to do a double take because I was driving. I was like, wait, what? And he's on the side of he's on like kind of the road trying to like get it out. And I was like, oh man. But how could he use it? Maybe with his toes? Or I don't know.
I would guess he has some sort of, like, the tip has some sort of material on it that the
Oh.
iPhone recognizes, kind of like the gloves.
Yeah, I know what
that
you're
have the
talking
finger.
about. Okay.
That would be my assumption. Otherwise, I really don't know what he's doing with an iPhone.
He may have just found it too. I don't know. But just a quick glance over, it was guy with iPhone dropped it. Second glance, oh wait, he has 2 hooks for hands.
Dude, imagine you have 2 hooks for hands and you find an iPhone. What a pickle you find yourself in. Just like, God damn, I might be able to sell this thing, but
I gotta
it's
get it to the pawn
it's
shop.
really gonna be hard to pick this fucking thing up.
I don't want to destroy it. I shouldn't kick it there. I gotta get it up. I gotta get it out of the street.
And then he goes to turn it on and it just shatters. Fuck.
Fun costume though. I feel like you could have fun. If you had a hook for a hand, you could have fun with it. You could do Captain Hook for Halloween layup.
I feel nervous when I'm walking with any kind of sharp object, like I'm gonna fall. It's gonna stab me and kill me.
So
If
you
I had
could-
a hook for hand, I would constantly just be like,
Yeah. Stay away.
I'll just be holding it out front. I'm like, I just don't want to fall and impale myself with my hook. But hook for hand is cool. I think that's cooler than having like a prosthetic hand.
I think so too.
The wooden Chubbs hand.
That would be fuck. That's such a good bit. If you were missing an arm, like playing on you. It's a joke, everyone. grab my arm. Ah, broke. I do like the hands that are
Luke Skywalker
They're
hand.
Bluetooth.
Ooh.
Have you seen that video?
No.
This girl's like, she has a whole arm. She's on like a morning show or something. They're like, yeah, like you can take this part off, you can take this part off. And she took her hand off, put it on like the table, and she's like, watch. And it was like It from Wednesday or from
that's
the Addams
scary.
Family. It's just walking across the table. She's like, yeah, I'm just thinking about it. I was like, wow, that's technology. I mean, to be honest, it was probably someone in backstage with like a remote control, just playing with it. But what do you got there?
Huh. My neighbor's chilling out front. It just rang my doorbell. Oh, Joey's going. Let's see what happens here.
Maybe they want to come be on the podcast.
Sorry, everybody. I'm trying to decipher there's like a bunch of people standing out there.
Oh, do you want to go out there? She's like to move something.
I don't know.
They were working on their car, so they may need that car to move.
There's a U-Haul. Are they moving my car?
Is your car in front of theirs?
My car. Well, the thing is, she's not. Maybe she is moving my car.
Yeah, I saw them working on their car. Maybe they need to like get it towed.
Oh, that guy is working on his car almost every day. It doesn't move.
Amazing.
It drives me fucking. That's the guy whose voice I hate.
Dude, I used to live next. I lived when I lived here a few streets over. There was a car that was just always there, and I was like, dude, this doesn't even work anymore. Like, can we get this moved?
It is crazy that like how long a car can sit there before anybody does anything about it.
For most people, but we have a friend who lived in South Philly, and his car didn't move for like a few weeks, and it got like all this shit on and tickets and stuff on it. And I was like, dude, of course your luck you would get that on your car. He would just leave his car unlocked too, just to be like, he might leave the keys in it too at that time. It was like a really old granny car. And he's like, I don't give a fuck.
All right, she's coming back. What's going on here?
Do you need to get the 411 on what happened?
I'll see if she comes down here. Actually, let me just ask her.
Yeah. Let's take a break for a second.
I might need to move out of the city, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's the exact spot where her car got hit too, where I'm parked.
Really?
Yeah, and it's like not in a spot where it should be getting hit by any car.
How bad they hit it?
I mean, she said it like scratched the front of the car, but I'm just like,
yeah.
Okay, like why
and it
though?
Just drove off.
No.
Oh.
That's why they were knocking on the door
Oh.
to like let us know, which I appreciate.
Yeah, that sucks.
But I'm like, dude, yo, hitting a parked car is a real pathetic move.
You shouldn't be able to drive. If
Dude.
you're going to be hitting cars like that.
Like it just says like you weren't paying attention.
No, because
To a degree that your car drifted into a parked car.
It's so annoying. I was on vacation. I came back and my mirror got knocked off my car one time living in the city. I was like, really? Like, why'd you hit my mirror like that? And of course it was the one that has all like the electronics in it. So
Yeah.
it cost me, it was like $300 or $400 to get replaced. That's annoying. I'm sorry.
What are you
Sucks.
gonna do?
I don't know. I had a friend in South Philly 2 weeks ago. They got their car just like they hopped in their car and they were going to go somewhere and they're like, what the hell is in the back seat? Like, why does it look weird? And they look back there and the window is smashed in. And they're like, oh, God fucking damn it. They go and put their key in their keyhole or like to turn their car on. The whole key slot is fucked up because someone was trying to hotwire it. I'm like, God damn it.
Why would you shatter the back? Like, was it the back window or the back windshield?
I'm not sure what it was, but because I was like,
Either way, why the back? Then you got to climb into the front.
I mean, who knows? People aren't thinking, and they didn't even steal the car. That's the worst part. I'd be like, oh, why didn't you steal the car at that point? Just give me the insurance money. But
Yeah.
well, if you need a car, I still got an extra car.
Yeah. It would be so funny if my car just didn't run anymore because a U-Haul truck nicked it.
U-Haul is so someone moving. At first I thought it was like a UPS or USPS, but not some.
It was a U-Haul,
jack-off.
but I'm also like, I don't know that the U-Haul was moving in or out anywhere here.
Yeah.
They're just driving down my street. If I was to guess what happened,
Yeah.
my neighbor was standing out there, saw it happen, and was like, "Oh, that guy lives right here,"
Yeah.
and like, which I appreciate, even though I hate his fucking voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
So the U-Haul guy came to the door.
It was like a guy on my Ring camera. So I could see it was like a guy and a girl.
Okay.
But my neighbor was the one who rang my doorbell.
Okay.
But then there was like 5 people just standing out there. So I don't know what the hell. There's some weirdos on my street.
Yeah. That sucks.
Whatever.
Wow. Oh, hey, maybe they got my car too. Maybe I'm in it with you. Who knows? I
Yeah.
parked right out there too.
They just slammed. They ping ponged down the fucking street.
Which does happen sometimes. So
I mean,
if I'm only so lucky.
Joey's car when it got hit when it was parked, it was like somebody fully sideswiped it.
That's
must have
insane.
crashed into. I think there's no way they didn't crash into the car parked behind her also, because the whole fucking side of it was fucked up.
Jesus.
Oh, dude. I have to move. 2 times in like the span of 2 months, our parked cars getting hit.
Yeah.
It's not like our street is like mega narrow either.
No. Do you think it's because is it torn up right now?
My car?
No. The street.
I wouldn't say that it's a smooth street, but as far as like Philadelphia streets go, it's not that bad.
Yeah. So what are they swerving for?
That's what I mean. Like,
mind-boggling.
you're not paying attention if you hit a parked car. Like, there's no other way it could happen.
Yeah, oh fuck.
Yeah, like
I've gotten close
You're
before.
not looking at the street.
Yeah.
That's the only way that could happen.
10 and 2, sir. U-Hauls aren't that big. They're so easy to drive. I feel like every time we hop into a van or something with the trailer, I'm like, oh fuck. But I'm like, this thing's fucking
It's fine.
easy, dude. Just fucking
And they make the
go.
mirrors big enough that you can see your clearance on both sides. Whatever, who cares? I feel like I haven't talked about true crime documentaries in a while.
No, we're missing it.
And 2 things I have observed that I think we need to crack down on. One is more of like a thing where I'm like, well, you're asking for it.
Mm-hmm.
In like every true crime documentary, in the beginning, they're like, oh, it's like a rural, mostly conservative town. Every single one, rural, mostly conservative town. People didn't even lock their doors at night. And every time I hear that, I'm like, well, why not? That's why they're there. Like, even if you live in a safe area, why not lock your door? It's not like it takes a half an hour to do it.
Yeah, it's a night quest.
Literally a
Yeah.
flick of the thumb.
And
Like, why would you ever? And you hear old people say that kind of shit. Like, we didn't even lock our doors back then. I'm like, why not? I know you had locks on the doors. Why weren't you locking them?
Yeah, it's insane. I will say sometimes I've gone to sleep without my front door.
I've done it too accidentally, but like,
that's nice to be like, okay, great. The neighborhood's okay that I left the door unlocked by accident and no one jiggled it. But
yeah,
I don't
until
feel
your ass
safe.
shows up on a true crime documentary because
Yeah.
you were murdered because some weirdo entered your home
Yeah, I don't feel
because you were
safe.
like, I didn't feel like locking it.
That's crazy. I'm too tired. I'm not going to lock it.
That's the
tonight.
thing. I'm just like, as a practice, these people are like, we didn't even lock our doors. Like, well, you shoulda.
They like
You're
go-
now on a true crime documentary. Like, do you understand? Like, this is your fault.
They put their little pajamas on. They go downstairs and they go to the door to lock, and they're like,
Yeah, this is a nice area. What am I doing? Like,
going back.
I don't want to
upstairs.
live in a paranoid state.
Yeah. Here I come, honey.
But that always pisses me off because
Mm-hmm.
every single one is just like, oh yeah, it's back then it was rural town, mostly conservative. They say that in every single one. It's like impressive how
Yeah.
often they're like mostly conservative. I'm like,
That's supposed to be an indication for break-ins.
I don't know why I think they're just saying it like, I think every time the person is conservative, it's always the cop saying this. So they're conservative. So like, mostly conservative, real nice, church going people. We didn't even lock our doors at night before this happened. And it's like, well, You shouldn't admit that.
Yeah.
But I also think it should be illegal. This is when I get in my anti-religion bag.
Yeah. Oh, whoa. Go off.
It should be illegal for religion to play any part in any investigation.
Yeah. I thought that was the whole thing.
It's not.
Separate
It's not.
church and state. So they're like, my religion told me to do this. God,
The
came
amount
down
of
to
true
me.
crime documentaries I watch,
Yeah.
and the cops are like, I just felt like an evil, you just walked in there, I could feel like something bad happened, like an evil presence. I'm like, listen, man, this isn't like, you're not in Narnia.
Ooh, nice.
It's not like, also, you're at a crime scene. Obviously, something bad happened. You don't need to act like you have this intuitive feeling like, oh man, I had this spiritual sensitivity to something that, and then they talk about people like, oh, they were just pure evil. It's like, nah, man, their freaking parents probably raped them and they got hit on the head at some point too hard. And they turned into a fucking weirdo that kills people. But like, it's not really, I think it's so bizarre when people bring evil into it. Or the amount of people that like, this doesn't happen as much anymore. And it is sort of a relief that there's a lot of documentaries kind of like talking about how insane people were in the 80s and 90s about and now as a term, satanic panic.
Ooh, that's a good
Because
term.
everything they were like, oh, Satan worshipers did
came
this.
in, yeah.
And it's like, are there people that worship Satan? Yes. Are they just like nerds that are being edgy? Yes.
I think most of them are. I think there's some
Like
people
people that are like probably sacrificing dogs in the woods and shit, those are just schizophrenic people.
Yeah, those are, like you said, either
They're not the devil's playthings, you know what I mean? They're just like fucking, they're
weirdos. Yeah.
that think that they're doing something in the service of Satan. But there's so many crimes that were alleged in the 80s and 90s that were like really based on almost nothing. That they're like, are you familiar with the McMartin case?
Mick Martin. No.
It's this preschool, I believe, in somewhere in California, I think, in the 80s or early 90s that they were accused of like doing all kinds of crazy heinous shit to kids at the preschool.
Ooh.
None of which was substantiated at any point. It was the only thing that had the case is it was basically proved that there was a psychologist that was kind of feeding a lot of this weird shit to the kids. And the kids were like, yeah, that's what happened. And this whole this old lady, like a whole family got like, pulled through the ringer in court and all this shit. And like people in the world thought that they were like child rapists, Satan worshipers. And they were just like, we've never done any, like, it's so weird that this is based on nothing. And it's so scary that your life can be ruined just by like someone being like asking their child like, hey, did the person at the preschool fuck you in the ass? And they're like, yeah, they did. It's just like, well, I'm not saying you shouldn't believe kids when they cry for help, but I don't think you should put ideas in their head and then when they're like, yeah, I guess so, be like, lock them up.
Yeah.
Lock them up.
Put them away forever. Oh,
But it's like, dude, that's proof that that stuff has no place in any sort of legal operation of any kind.
that shit does worry me. Like, one day someone just knocks at your door and there's like, come with me. You're like, what's going on?
Yeah.
They're like, well, you did this. And you're like,
You raped that boy.
what?
What?
Like, oh, wait, what? Who? What are you talking about? I don't know any little boys. Sir, on your podcast, you said you knew 2 little kids. I was like, wait, they're my niece and nephew. What do you mean?
Yeah, well.
Yeah, well, you live close to an elementary school, a few, so I don't know about you. I just wanted to play on the basketball court or something.
Yeah, my dad's always like a couple weeks. I guess it was probably last week. He was like, I was talking to him on the phone. He's like, yeah, I came to the track today. My dad goes to like school tracks and just walks around in a circle.
Yeah.
Like not when people are at school, obviously, but.
Is that wrong? He's allowed to.
No,
right?
he's allowed to do that.
Yeah, I feel like as like a taxpayer, like
No,
you
he's
live
allowed to.
as a citizen.
But last week I was on the phone. He's like, yeah, I pulled up to the track, and I didn't even know that like school was back in. So there's just like people here. He's like, I'm just like sitting in my truck in the parking lot. And I'm like, well, leave.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, he's like, well, I'm just like kind of waiting for everyone to go. I'm like, you got to
Get
come back
out of
later,
there.
man. You got to come back. Like, that's how people get in trouble. Because they're like, sir, what are you as a 65-year-old guy doing parked at this elementary school?
I'm
And it's
just
like,
walking.
I'm just trying to walk at the
Yeah,
track, which is like
likely story.
pretty reasonable. Like,
But if you were like a serial killer or like a kid diddler, that would also be that would be what you said too.
or that's the thing. You don't even
I'm
have to be
walking.
a kid diddler to be brought in on charges for, like that's the thing with the McMartin case. Oh, dude,
Nick Martin.
you should really watch.
Let me see.
There's a documentary on it. It's so crazy because the
Martin
stuff
case.
that the kids were saying happened was like so unrealistic that it's like crazy that anybody in their right mind would believe it.
Is this an old movie? Or is this they made a movie on, I guess.
There's a movie and there's a documentary.
Okay, I'm looking at the trial movie cast. I don't want the movie cast. I want the documentary.
The movie's pretty good.
It's like older. It's 95. It said.
Yeah.
I like a doc. I think it depends what I'm in the mood for. Because like a documentary feels a little more authentic. You know.
When it comes to true crime, I'm usually going for the documentary over the dramatized series.
But I'll watch both sometimes. You never know.
I'll watch. I mean, I'm not watching like a Lifetime movie.
No, it's crazy they still make those. But I think they have a following.
They do.
People love how shitty and awful they are.
I mean, ever since this is really the HBO episode. Ever since Merge and Discovery, or ever since HBO and Discovery merged, all the true crime on there is just like toilet bowl, like bottom of the barrel, corny ass. It's true crime stuff.
Yeah, that's not what you want.
But there's people that are just like, they like any true crime. Like, I have to be engaged. Like, it has to engage me in a way that I'm like, this is fascinating. But it has to be well done. Whereas a lot of them are not good. Like, if it's narrated, it's bad. I won't watch it.
Is it not just easy to make a true crime? Like, it's kind of not. You can go pretty cookie cutter with it. You know, here's the case, here's the setup, and here's all this shit.
I guess it depends. I mean, it does have to have some kind of angle because otherwise it's like, it really is just like, how many times have we seen this?
Many times.
Like, Making a Murderer has an angle because
People love that one.
whether the guy did anything bad or not, there is very obvious collusion happening. Like, dude, the scene where they go to like pull the blood sample and the thing is like cracked, so somebody had obviously tampered with the evidence. That was like an earth-shattering thing for a documentary. It was like, oh my God, the police what are they up to? But it really is, I mean, I say this all the time. Cops in true crime documentaries are the villains every single time. Yeah. If not the villains, it's like it's their fault that something went awry. It's always like, oh yeah, they were like, they ruined the crime scene. They didn't collect any evidence. Like, it's always shit like that. The cops fucked it up.
Not to be on my liberal warrior case or whatever, but like, dude, you can become a cop in like 6 months. So it's like, are we really trusting these guys to be these guys? Like, you know, that could ruin someone's life over 6 months.
If we want to really get on our cop hating shit, someone told me this last week. Apparently, if you're married to a cop,
okay,
or even if you're not, I suppose, if you're a cop and you die, 2/3 of your pension is given back to the state to pay for training your replacement.
Huh? That sounds weird.
Isn't that crazy?
That's nuts.
There's no more obvious scam.
So wait, I'm a cop.
Yep.
In this scenario, guys, everyone listening, I'm not a cop. So, I'm a cop. I'm married.
Yeah, he's a child predator. He admitted this already.
I'm married, right? I'm a cop. I'm married. I die. My spouse will only get 1/3 of my pension to live off of, and then 2/3 of it goes right back to the state.
Yes,
that's bullshit, dude.
Yeah,
I paid into it.
Like, why would you? I mean, I don't really understand becoming a cop in the first place, but with that knowledge, I would be like,
ew.
Nah, I'm not working for these people.
Yeah, because what if they're like, oh, the pension's pretty high? They could, oh, the bullet got deflected and he died.
I mean,
Sure, has happened before. Not to conspiracy.
I don't know who, like, that's the thing. I don't know where the money specifically goes, but it doesn't go to the family.
It's just so fucked.
Like, that is so blatantly, like, they got to be sneakier than that.
Yeah.
Like, make it like 10% goes back. Like,
And
to
then-
train their replacement?
Yeah,
What are they
that's
doing to
weird.
train them?
Nothing.
That's exactly.
I'll become a cop in 6 months.
Exactly.
If I wanted to become a cop today, I'd be one in 6 months from now. By Christmas, probably. They'd be like, "Oh, we'll graduate you early so you can do the Christmas rush at the mall." I'd be like, "God damn it,
Dude.
that's one
Insane.
profession I don't get." Firemen, I get a little.
I'd rather
bit.
I would rather slice meat at the grocery store.
That sounds kind of cool though. As long as you don't hurt my fingers, which sometimes they do. That seems like enjoyable. People like those guys.
Yeah, give you a free piece of cheese, man.
You're like, "Oh, here's one for the
Actually,
little-"
I mean, in this economy, they might not do that anymore, but
they like split it in like thirds.
Yeah.
Like, here you go, sir.
you
But
can
yeah.
see through the piece of cheese.
What the fuck is this shit? But people like those guys, and you can get to wear a cool lab coat too. And I think they make a decent pay because
Not a chance.
I think they clear 100K.
Not a fucking chance. I used to work in the produce section
Yeah.
at a grocery store, and I liked that.
Yeah. Working in a grocery store, if you're not at the register, is awesome. Once they put you at the register, it's like, I'm so bored.
I mean, dude, who goes to the register?
Oh, I'm talking that was like one of my first jobs.
I gotta
This
have
was
like
20
I
years
mean
ago.
I can't remember in my life that I had a shopping cart full of groceries.
Mm.
But unless I have like bottom to top filled grocery cart, I'm
Yeah.
going to the self checkout.
Oh, I'm always self checkout now. So maybe it's a different scene now, but I just remember being a kid and sitting there at the register, or not, you weren't allowed to sit. So just like trying to stand there, and I was like, my back hurts. I don't want to do this anymore. That fucking sucked, dude. I was like, I just want to go get like carts or something. I just want to do something.
Working with cash registers is pretty annoying because you hit one wrong button and it like does a thing,
Yep.
and you're like, oh fuck.
Or you
I
be
have to like
check-
call a person to redo this or whatever.
You're checking, you're almost done, and then they go, oh yeah, it's WIC, and you're like, oh, I need to start all over because the whole WIC program is completely different.
What's that, like welfare?
Yeah, like women and children, or I don't know, something with low income and being maybe a mom and child. And then there's other stuff. And I'm like, oh, I don't know how to do this. This sucks. And then I'm sure they're pissed. And then I hit the little thing, and then it's
Dude.
I gotta call a manager. I'm so sorry.
That reminds me, RFK made it so you can't buy soda with EBT.
Interesting.
Or at least it seems for like a week, the internet was ablaze with people, like videos of people trying to use EBT to buy Diet Coke and it just getting denied. And I was like, this seems fake, but also I wouldn't put it past. I'm like, I don't understand how you could enforce that.
He took away Diet Coke. From
Well, it's sugary
low-income.
sodas, so
Diet Coke's not a sugar. That's an amazing drink. That's a healthy drink. RFK.
that's how I feel.
Like, I get it if it's the super slurge Mountain Dew doopity cherry top drink. Yeah, okay, cool. Maybe take that away. But a Diet Coke is basically like a water, at this point.
I mean, not only that, people are like,
it.
oh, my tax dollars are going to sustain a person that's like, going to the grocery store and they live off of tax dollars.
Yeah.
And they get EBT,
Okay.
and they're like, they just like leech off of society. And I'm like, dude, here's the thing. Whether that's true or not is irrelevant when faced with the fact that cops 2/3 like that is so much more frustrating to me than the thought of like somebody that's just like doesn't have a job and just buys hot Cheetos and Barks root beer with their food stamps.
It doesn't bother me at all.
Who fucking I'm just like, yeah, man, it's like, do you think those people have fulfilling lives?
Yeah, they usually don't want to be on EBT.
They don't, and even if they do, I'm just like,
That's the system we set up. So just if they want to take advantage of it, go for it, dude.
That's how I feel.
It's all you.
I'm like, yo, the amount of money that those people are getting is like peanuts compared to the amount that is just going to other stupid shit that nobody wants.
War.
Straight up.
That's what I'll leave it. That's what I'll leave it at. But yeah, dude, drink all the sodas you want, or if there's sour candy you want, go get the fucking sour candy. I love sour candy,
Dude, if you're on welfare, I hope that you get all the best snacks with your food stamps.
You should. Why not? Why do we limit this?
I hope you buy cigarettes. I hope you like whatever you want, dude, because no matter what, that person's poor. It's not like they're like, because the same people that get hung up on that are like, oh, these people, they don't have a job and they have iPhones. I'm like, everybody has a fucking iPhone. It's like not. It's not.
You can buy an iPhone for like $50, like a few gens.
That's the thing, and they got the poor people iPhone. Yeah, so it's not like, let's not act like there's. These people don't have like.
They're not getting the drop, the iPhone drop.
No, they're not
in September.
And if they are,
good for them.
I don't care. Exactly. I really don't fucking care.
It does not keep me up at night. I have sleep the same. The shack sleeping.
Cops dying and 2/3 of their pension goes back to the state to train the replacement. That keeps me up at night. That really sticks in my craw, dude. And that's one example of many examples of where these fuckers are just getting all the money anyway.
Yeah, you can't beat the system, man. You can't beat the house.
And that pension is your tax dollars. Like that should drive you more nuts than the person on living off welfare that buys hot Cheetos.
Yeah, $3 worth of hot Cheetos. That probably made their day.
I mean,
it's like
I said.
I mean, I know if I crack a bag of
if you're on welfare,
Cheetos,
your life is not stellar anyway.
No, I mean you make
whether it's by choice or by desperation. Because I mean, to deny the fact that there are people out there that are on welfare just because they don't want to work is like. That person exists, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But that really doesn't bother me.
Now, if 2/3 of their...
Yeah, that bothers me. That fucking bothers me because that feels evil.
Yeah, I wonder what else there is out there that's so blatant.
Oh, dude.
That's,
there's got to be so much stuff that like the everyday person doesn't know that. I mean, dude, back in 2020 when there was, people were really hating cops.
Oh, yeah, COVID.
People were posting a lot of like the budgets that cops get and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, it was pretty like, what do they need this amount of money for?
Yeah. Dude, when cops have like huge homes and like a boat and this shit, I'm like,
well, that's
what the fuck?
I got questions for those guys.
Yeah, it kind of fucks me up. I'm like, wait, why do
they're on the take?
Yeah, why do you have so much shit? Like, unless they do other stuff, and maybe they're construction workers outside and hustle. But I'm like, if you're just a cop and you're fucking making that much money, then something's wrong, dude. You should go back to school. You should give some of that to me,
dude.
You're taking the 2/3 of the pension. That's what's happening.
Well, I'm anti-school too. School is a whole other freaking criminal racket, in my opinion.
I mean, hey, I pay a lot of money for school that I don't go to and where I live. It's fucked.
Yeah.
I don't even know if the schools are nice. I should be able to go to them. Maybe I can. Maybe I can go walk around them, but then I'll get yelled at, and then I'll get arrested, and then I'll be in prison, and it's just...
See,
it's not good.
The thing is, I think school is something that will always be a thing, but I just don't agree how they operate.
That you have to be there, or what do you mean?
I don't think it's right. One, I think homework should be straight up illegal.
I agree. I hated homework.
It's like, dude, you don't have homework at your job. Like, what is the homework for?
To fail kids.
It's
straight up.
So that's my next point.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be grading kids on anything.
No.
Because that sets you up for a whole other psychological thing where, like, I didn't get good grades, and it definitely affected my sense of self-worth through my whole life.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So, like, and it's not like I'm a bad person. I feel like I turned out okay.
Mm-hmm.
And it was in spite of my teachers getting frustrated with me, not because I was misbehaving, but because I was getting bad grades. And then they started to actually, this isn't me being like, woe is me, I'm a victim. It's just like, it is a bizarre thing that I had teachers, adults, that started to have personal issues with me as a person because I wasn't doing well in school.
And you grew up in a small, conservative town.
We didn't even lock our doors at night before this happened. But like that whole thing is like, that fucks with people, because it makes me wonder if these teachers weren't responsible for assigning a grade or like a value to my performance, would they still have developed the same personal issues with me?
Probably not. I mean, they probably have heat coming from them from a different angle. Like, standardized testing is such bullshit that we had to do that. I'm like, I don't care about this. It's like, that sucks, but I don't care.
That's why I was just say I'm not taking that.
Now I would just be like, oh, I'm good. I'm fine. Like, you'll get in trouble. It's like, what trouble? You can't. Dude. I agree 100%.
I won't like you the rest of the school year. Well, it's weird that you wouldn't like me because I don't want to take a test.
And the grades thing is so stupid too. And the homework. It's like, I'm already sat here. If I have to bring this home, I'm missing out on other stuff that I want to do at home. You know,
it's bizarre, man.
You really only get a few hours to do something, you know, and I want to spend.
That's the thing, like, and you're only
homework.
A kid one time.
Yeah, being a kid can be awesome.
But you're tied up with fucking homework and you got to do book report. Like, that makes me fucking sick, man.
I would be the worst teacher.
They make you read over the summer.
Which is, I hate that.
That's. I mean, maybe they don't even do this shit anymore. And
I think they do.
But dude, I hung out with my nephew the other day, and me and Joey were like, it was the day of his first day back to school.
Yeah, they started.
And we were asking him about how school was, and we were like, "Did you get any homework?" And he's like, "Yeah, a little bit." I'm like, they lock these teachers up, dude.
The homework should be
homework on the first day.
If it's a nice day out, go outside and play safely. Like, have a good, kick a ball around. Be nice to each other. You know what? Plant a fucking plant. Plant a tree.
That's what I'm saying. More planting lima beans and sitting them on the windowsill and watching them grow.
I might have to do that,
dude.
It's so enjoyable.
See, there's something to that. There's nothing to if the homework is like, hey, if you want, it could be fun to get a little Dixie cup.
Yeah.
Fill it with a little soil and push a lima bean in there. And I think we maybe wrapped it in like a wet napkin or something. I don't know what that does, but
moisture maybe.
And then just put it by so it gets a little sunlight. Water it like a little bit once a day, and you'll sprout yourself a little lima plant or whatever.
It'd be fun.
That's homework that I might partake in.
And if you don't do it, that's okay.
Yeah, if you don't do it, then you just won't be able to talk to the rest of us about it that do it.
See, yeah, you want to be a part of the gang.
I also think you shouldn't have to go outside at recess.
Yeah, dude, it sucks when it was like cold out or hot out, or if you just didn't want to do anything. Like, why can't I just sit in here and just draw?
That's what I wanted to do every day.
I had days like that. It was just like, I can't just like draw this.
Like, dude, when it was raining outside, and I hate rain. My whole life I've hated rain.
Raining out, recess, nice, because you're inside.
Dude.
It was awesome.
That's the thing.
It was calm.
They made me root for rain when I was in school because I was like, all right, I don't have to go outside for recess.
Yeah, it is crazy. I don't know how schools are set up today. It's been a long time since I've been in school. But
I mean, now
maybe it's not
kids at recess
iPhones.
are probably all just looking at their fucking phone and shit anyway.
That's insane to think about. Kids just outside just like texting.
Dude, probably fucking looking at Pornhub.
I mean, that also. I think that's kind of
awesome.
bad. Well, it's awesome. I mean, they used to have to really work for it. And now,
I agree.
And now it's too easy. I think it is rotting people.
All you have to do is just say, yes, I'm 18 plus.
Yeah. Well, some states, when we travel around, you pop into a little
they don't
different
have
site.
It.
You got to upload your ID. And I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
I'll just stop. I'm good.
Yeah. I'll just find a different site. I'll just look elsewhere. Thanks. I'll just take it back to freehotpics.com. Just print out a still frame. Yeah, I mean,
it's fucked up if anyone lives in those states. So you have to put an ID to see something.
That is fucked up.
Because it should be on the merit system, Or it'd be like, hey, your mom will see it on your IP, so be careful.
Yeah, but moms don't even know what an IP is.
Kids probably, way tech forward than
Like,
moms are like millennials now, so they might know.
dude, have you talked to a millennial woman?
I mean, I'm married to one. My sister.
They got bigger fish to fry, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Is Taylor Swift a lesbian or not? That's what they're thinking about.
They're deep in the Reddit thread.
They're deep. They're posting on Reddit. They're just like, I think she's just engaged to Travis Kelce as just to get press off her back so she can secretly live her lesbian life freely.
I do love when everyone brings up old tweets from him from like 15 years ago, and they're like they're kind of racist, but they're also kind of funny.
He is like retarded. It's kind of awesome.
I'm like, why does she stuck with him? Probably because she can tell whatever he wants to, like whatever she wants him to do, but.
There is a screenshot that I saw the other day of one of his old tweets from like 2014, and it was like, women that have a sense of humor, and humor was spelled Humer, and then it said #plus. I was like, all right, that's awesome. I like that he's like actually mentally deficient.
Oh yeah, dude, his brain is peas, man, mashed peas.
But it's weird because his brother seems like he's a little smarter than him.
It could be different because there's different positions, you know. Though his brother was always going full head, but it was like a less collision, where his other brother was running out in the field and just getting like. Poof.
I mean, they're both probably dumb as rocks,
dude. Dumb and I mean, they got a podcast.
Yeah,
it's probably number one.
We should have them on.
It's probably the number one. I think it's
it is crazy because what are they talking about?
Less stuff than us.
I mean, we're not like. I wouldn't say we're the pinnacle of interesting, but, dude, what have we covered on this? My car got hit by a U-Haul
that
truck.
was breaking news.
The cops are
stealing
stupid.
from you.
They're stealing. The state is stealing from you. School should be illegal. Homework should be illegal.
We did a whole
fucking
memoriam.
Gothic King Cobra. Yeah. We sang his praises and basically did a eulogy for him. Mm-hmm. What else have we covered on this episode?
Hit the true crime?
We did hit the true crime.
The tour dates, they're not going on tour.
Dude, we're going on tour. And we play music.
Yeah. They're retired for the football guys.
The retarded-ass Kelce brothers couldn't do anything that we do. They couldn't touch us with an intellectual 10-foot pole.
They could probably talk about lifting, but I don't
So could we.
That. I could talk about it. I don't know much about it.
We talked about the old guy that...
Yeah, how fast you want to walk.
The Herbert the pervert that goes to your gym.
It is weird. My gym plays like videos, like music videos, on the big screens, and they're all like. I saw Turnstile on there the other day. I saw White Reaper on there the other day.
Interesting.
Mama played yesterday. I was like, this is so weird that it's just like
that is weird.
All these like.
Do you still go to the Jewish gym?
I don't go to the Jewish gym.
Free Palestine.
I mean, that's part of. I felt a little weird going there, honestly, like because you pull in and they start giving you like the propaganda. Or not, they wouldn't give you.
I mean, they had a museum in there. It is definitely they were. It's not like it was like Jewish owned. It was like Jewish themed.
Yeah, but I mean, I just literally just wanted to go there. It was cheap, obviously. Well, they probably charged me a little bit more than other people, but.
Yeah, you could be Middle Eastern.
But we're like, oh, it's got a pool. It's got the things I want to do at a basketball court. But then it started feeling grim. The spirits I started when I walked in there.
Yeah.
Feel it, bad omens.
You started reading. You were like, I've been reading some stuff, and I watched a YouTube video, and it kind of convinced me that maybe the Holocaust didn't happen. Therefore, these people do not deserve my money. They have enough of it as it is.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, the problem was I used to go in the other exit, and then one day I went into I went to the one entrance, and I went into the other entrance once, and that's when it was like "We stand with Israel" big sign out front. I was like, "Oh fuck, I might this might be it for me."
And you were wearing your Palestinian flags gym shorts, and you're like, I'm gonna go.
My Ukraine headband on, and what was the other one? Kyiv. What's the? There's a few others bad things that's happening in the world, but
there's a few.
There's one or two bad things happening, but the worst offense is the cops, their pension, and it's not the soda. Free the soda.
That rocked me. And I feel like I can say the person that told me this was the wife of a cop.
So it's coming from the horse's mouth.
The
as they'd
horse's
say.
mouth. All due respect.
Yeah, a nice horse lady mouth.
It's horse lady.
I don't know, but
She was a horse. Her husband is a zebra.
it's like Donkey and the Dragon, dude.
Dude, I watched Shrek recently,
Which one?
the first one.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, kind of crazy that they were like, they took a dragon character,
Mm-hmm.
they took Donkey, and they're like, what if we made them romantically involved for the rest of the franchise? That's such a funny thing. Like, they could have just made it like the dragon's female, the dragon like takes a shine to Donkey because he's being complimentary to her, and then they leave and you never see the dragon again.
What you think it would be?
Instead, they develop this weird, always in the back of your mind thing. Where like, how do they fuck? And then they have kids, so you know they did fuck. So then you're like always thinking. You're trying to pay attention to Shrek and Princess Fiona and their shenanigans, but you're just thinking, does he have a huge hog?
I think it's
Does he
magic.
satisfy her?
It's magic. He's doing magic in there.
That is true. Maybe it's just magical thinking.
But I do like to think the writer's room, someone came like running in. It's like, I got it! Slams on the table. Romantically involved
like-
the whole series.
Kids movie. What if we brought the dragon back with Donkey and presumably they are physically and romantically involved?
I love it.
And they're like, yeah, let's make them get married.
Let's meet in the middle. They have to get married at least. Like, all right, fine. Shrek 1's good, man. Shrek 2 I've seen way less times. Shrek 2's great. I've never seen Puss in Boots or the third one, but
People
kinda wanna watch it.
raved about Puss in Boots.
I want to put it on in the upcoming tour, but I'm worried that Joe will kill me if I put on an animated movie.
I
so
know he
we'll
has
see.
kids, so he never wants to watch kids stuff. But it's like,
I'm putting on something gory, dude.
dude,
for
I
him.
don't need to watch fucking Die Hard every chance we turn the TV on. Sometimes I want to watch Boss Baby and get a laugh, an easy laugh.
Kind of want to watch a little scary movie. Like I want to have a little October fun. in
We should watch
September.
Weapons.
I would love to. I was thinking Barbarian, but I would also because that would be easier.
It might be too scary for Zach. He might be
Oh,
like,
he'll be like, I'm good.
I'm not gonna watch this.
I'm good, man. Am I there?
I'm gonna go play my Switch in my
He's gonna
bunk.
be full gamer mode this time. That'd be so funny.
Did he say he bought a Switch or was thinking about it? I think he
I
said he was
believe
thinking about
he
it.
said he was thinking about it. That he played one, he liked it, and he was thinking about getting one. But
If there was more than one game for Switch that I was even mildly interested in, I would buy one.
yeah, I mean, Zelda's great, man.
That's the only game
great.
I'm even kind of like, maybe I ought to play Zelda. But everything else, I'm just like, I don't fucking care.
I do hate that the weapons break in Zelda, though.
No.
That's the weird thing. Like you can only use a sword for so long, and then it just breaks. What the fuck?
How do you get a new one?
I forget. I think you just like find them. You just like find them. You have an inventory of them. You might be able to craft them too. But yeah, it's weird. If I remember correctly, you can't like. Maybe you can repair them now, but when we were playing, it was like you boom, 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 and you use them for a while, but then it would go from like great, good, bad.
Boo.
God damn it. I don't fucking know. I don't know. But yeah, I want to watch Weapons. I want to watch all this. I got some movies I want to watch. Some scary movies.
Thunderbolts.
I need to watch Thunderbolts. Yo, did you see you see Arizona iced tea? They got the Riz flavor now.
No, that's awesome.
Dude, I was like, holy crap. He was in the lab with them and they made Rizberry or something. Amazing.
God damn, he's the goat. Rizberry.
I want to pick some up, dude. That's awesome. I hope the best for him.
Yeah, we stand the Rizzler around here.
No more homework for the Rizzler.
Yo, I mean, there's no way he goes to school.
Fuck no.
He probably has a tutor that's like he probably doesn't actually have to do anything.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a celebrity, they just like, oh yeah, you passed. Like, cool, great, thank you.
Good
job.
for the Riz man. Do
Yeah.
we know what the Rizzler's name is?
Christian.
Christian. That's right, because Big Justice said his name. And
Oh fuck.
he did not like that.
dude. That video is great. I feel like Paul could bring that up really fast.
Yeah, the good man Paul Shotkin is very good at pulling up a video in the amount of time that is confusing to me, to be honest. I don't know how he does it, but anytime we talk about something that's funny from the internet, Mike pulls it up in seconds, and I don't know how he does it.
He's the best. He's the GOAT. There's only one way to explain it. He's the GOAT. I can't wait to hang out with him, too.
I know.
I'm looking forward to this. Well, sweet, man. Thanks, everyone, for listening. Have all your thoughts and prayers for Taylor's car. I feel terrible about that. And,
it'll be okay.
It will be okay. Yeah.
It is
that's really that's a posy attitude of you to have.
Yeah, I'm being pretty posy. Yeah. So the guy that said he's not listening anymore, I mean, he probably isn't going to hear this because he stopped listening because we're negative all the time. But listen, we live in a negative world, and the fact that we're as positive as we are just goes to show that we're actually positive guys.
Yeah, pretty positive. Light shines.
So, maybe to that guy, maybe if you're friends with that guy, tell him to reconsider listening to the podcast, or tell him to fucking shove it up his ass. And I wish nothing but the worst for him.